Hello. AriTheGoddesss here. May this message resonate with you. May you use true discernment that is for you within this message. May the divine guide you and bring you the true wisdom and clarity that you need throughout your life, throughout this message, throughout your journey in this time. This message has been within me for a couple days, and it's been a couple messages that came to me just, as I was dreaming as well. But the divine is wanting you to pay attention in this time, not only inwardly but outwardly as well. I know that there are some times that you may be out. You may be going to work, or you may be out in nature, and you have your moment time of going within. But I ask that you also look outwardly, and I'm not talking about just chatter. I'm talking about of just your surroundings and your becoming aware of your surroundings. It's a reason why I'm saying this is because I learned on my spiritual journey, as during my experience, as I started paying attention to what was around me, whether I was in nature, going to work, just things like that. I noticed, especially when I would go to work, what was going on. And let me tell you how beautiful this time is for you right now. Let me tell you how the outside can really tell you what's really going on in your life right now. So, I saw a lot of construction work, right? I saw a lot of construction work, every day as I would, go to work. A lot of construction work. Everywhere, you turned, there was a lot of construction work. And I also would see I'm going to tell you the different things that I saw and that you may be seeing as well. And please know that this is a beautiful sign. These are signs of where you are spiritually, where you are mentally, and where you need to go within to find, to seek the answers from the divine, to seek what the divine is wanting to tell you. So as I was seeing all this construction, so you may be seeing construction work, right? Please know that in this time, this isn't a time. This isn't for no reason. The construction work that you're seeing each and every day may be a signal of you're being reconstructed on the inside, that you're being transformed on the inside. Please pay attention to this, because this is how I was able to see. But you want to know something from me? It took me a while to really see that. But this is an opportunity for you to see that. So if there's a lot of construction work that may be going on around you, please know that that's signaling that there's construction work going on in the inside. That the divine is reconstructing you on the inside. That the divine is transforming you on the inside. That there's a rebirth going on within you on the inside. So I ask that you get in an alliance with the divine and work with the divine at this time. Move with the divine in this time, to know that this is a beautiful time. To know if there's reconstruction being done around you, there's reconstruction being done within you. Please know that that's not a coincidence. Please know that this is true. Please know that it is that what is going on, the divine is wanting you to see. That the divine is wanting you to know in this time. And also another thing for me, as I noticed as I was on this spiritual journey, you may have been noticing as well, as rainbows. Please know that rainbows in this time is a beautiful thing. And although we may be the many things that we get told about rainbows, we have had our way of learning about what a rainbow is. But in this time, the divine is wanting you to know what a rainbow is. So if you're seeing that in this time, rainbows, it's because the divine is wanting you to know what this rainbow stands for you within your life. Remember, this is an individual school, and we have our own study plan with the divine. We have our own intimate time with the divine. So the divine is wanting you to see what this rainbow may mean to you. And so for me, as I learned what the rainbow meant for me, because I used to see them so much, and I still think about them so much. I see them in different ways now. But I just know at the beginning, oh my goodness, at the beginning, I would see a rainbow here, a rainbow there. Sometimes I would even see double rainbows. And rainbows in this time in your life, please know that this rainbow is a sign of hope. And that means that when you see a rainbow, that means that you're hoping for something. You're hoping that you will get through this. You're hoping for a change. You're hoping for, you're having hope in this time right now. Or it's signaling you to have hope in this time. You're having hope that you will see this through. You're having hope through this time, through this journey. Please know that a rainbow is a sign of transformation. New beginnings. So the divine is wanting you to say that right now, this is a time of transformation and new beginnings. This is a time of hope. This is a time of love. This is a time of joy. This is a time that you're becoming new. So if you're seeing a rainbow in this time, please know that this is what the divine may be wanting to signalize to you. You know, we're all, I ask that you find what it means to you. But I know for me, that is what it meant for me. I was transforming. It was a new beginning. You know, you're beginning this spiritual journey, and there's so much hope. There's so much love. There's so much wisdom within this. You're becoming anew. It's a transformation time. So I just ask that you're able to see the rainbow. If you're seeing the rainbow a lot in this time, that's what this is, and to know that it's a beautiful time. Another thing I was able to see was crows. I was able to see a lot of crows, and I know we hear a lot of bad things about crows, but there's one thing about me is I just don't listen to what has already been said. I like questions. I like my own way of not just doing it just by myself. I'm not saying like where I just go about it myself. No, I ask the divine. I'm a person who that doesn't seem right to me, so I am going to go and I like knowledge. I like truth. You know, that's what I seek. You know, and so far as crows, you know, we have our own. We've learned our own understanding of over the years of crows. But in this time when I've learned about crows is they not only signify death, but if you really look at it, crows, because you know, you just know that what we've been taught about crows, right? And death and just a lot of other things were being brought from that. And you know, I'm grateful for that way of knowing, but I also am grateful for this spiritual journey where I'm able to take in, and where you're able to take in what is true to you. So what I've learned about crows is death, and really what, not only death isn't, you know, bad. And I know you may, you probably just like, whoa, death. You know, remember we was talking about even in the cards, it's where the cards can back me up is far as ego, you know, the ego death, you know, laying the ego to rest, knowing that the ego has served this purpose in our life, and we're grateful for. But you know, along this spiritual journey, we have the divine, and we're following the divine intelligence. So we can look at it, you can look at it in a way of, you know, death as in change. You're changing into a new, you're transforming, you're allowing rebirth, you're allowing change into your life. And you can see it as, you know, death of the ego, if you would, or you can see it as, you know, just a time where you're able to really go within this spiritual journey with a new way of thinking, you know, and allowing the divine. And also crows, also what I've learned, and you can always look up these things for yourself. You can always look up these things for yourself, and then you can always, you know, reflect what it means to you on your path. But another thing what a crow meant for me was, you know, I need to change my perspective about something. There's something, every time I saw a crow or crows up, it was something that I needed to change my perspective about. So as far as, maybe I was thinking negative about something, if I saw a lot of crows this day or on these days, on certain days, it was because it was something that I was thinking about that that the divine saw in a divine way, and I was just seeing in my egoic way. So that's why I saw a lot of crows as I was on this journey, because I was it was an ego death, and I was having to change the perspective and just the way of thinking about certain things, that was in my life, whether that was negative, whether it happened in the past, whether it was now. The divine was wanting me to see, what was true in that moment, what was true in the past, what's true in this moment. Because remember, I was telling you, there was a lot of things that was there's a lot of obstacles on this journey. Even in that time, I was telling you about lights was off for 3 weeks. I was even behind 4 months on rent. Not only that, I would get caught back up on all these things, and then it'll happen again. So it was an ongoing thing for me, but the divine was wanting me to see something different in this time. And so that's why I tell you, during this time, as you're on this spiritual journey, please, the divine is showing you something around you as well. So I ask that you allow this time to just see what's going on around you. The certain birds. I've learned so much about the birds that I was seeing, so much about, so much that was said that we've normally overlooked. It's right in our face each and every day. So I ask that you really just pay attention to what nature is telling you in this time. And let me tell you something. This is how I knew that it was time, that it was time for me to step out a little bit on, that growth. So how I was telling you about, the construction work, the reconstruction work that was going around. Okay, so it had stopped. Like everything, I'm not sure why I didn't see when it was finishing up. I'm not sure. I think a couple days I didn't go that way or something. I'm trying to, because I'm like, next thing I knew, it was done. Like, and this construction work was being done like everywhere around in this area. And so one day I saw it being done, but one day it was just finished. And this is how I knew that the work what was being moved on the inside, not necessarily finished for me, but I had reached a new level. And I knew it. I was like, let me find out. I basically grew this city. Like, I basically reconstructed this city. But really, you can look at it like that, and that's a beautiful way to look at it. But really just, wow, this is signalizing what I've done on the inside, basically. So when the reconstruction was finished, that meant that I not just necessarily fit, but I'm going on to the next level. So I just ask that you really, this is important. This how you know that you're really, I ask that you just become aware in this time, because when you're able to be aware of everything, you're able to move differently. You're able to see who you are. You're able to know the truth and not see who you are in an egoic way, but see who you are through in divinity. To see, you're able to because you're grounding yourself, because you're rebirthing, because you're transforming, you're able to see these things in another way. You're able to see life in another way. And you're able to see, what's around you can also be a signal of where you are in your life. So I just ask that you, and also around my home, there was reconstruction being done, around my home, and now it's finished. So not only did I just look at it like this. You don't have to look at it like this, but this is, how I look at it, as in, I also finished that level as well, I just think it's a beautiful time, and I just think that you also look at it as this as well. Please allow yourself to gain different perspectives about life, about where you are in life, you know, and pay attention to what's going on around you. I made sure I was paying attention to, and still making sure, you know, I'm just paying attention. I'm like, why is this person? I even asked about the people. What does this person mean to me? So if I'm feeling, I noticed like the people that would come around when I wasn't feeling, you know, if I wasn't vibrating on the level that I would like on a higher level than I normally be vibrating. And I noticed that the people that'll come around, and I know the conversations that I would even participate in, you know, and, you know, I always, every time I left that conversation, I always asked myself, what was the meaning of that? And then if it wasn't like a conversation, now I try not to judge conversations, I really do, because some conversations can really, you know, steer us. But I definitely always try to gain control of the conversation, because, you know, I hope from you listening to me and being on this channel, to know that I'm not here to judge or, you know, gossip or anything about anyone. So if I found that that's where the conversation was trying to steer, in a way, even in a simple way, you know, I would always question, okay, how could I have steered it in a better way, or how could I have, you know, said something. It's just being aware, you know. You just notice, you know, the type of people that'll come, and it will also just show the reflection of just where you are in that day as well. I hope that makes sense. So it's not just about the other person. You're just signaling out of how you feel, if that makes sense. When you see that when another person come around, you may just be reflecting that within that person. I hope that makes sense for someone. We can definitely talk about that on later videos, because that's really important. I do want us to just become aware of all, you know. But yes, like, so it's, you know, just, I hope this message is making sense for someone, you know, of, you know, where you are on your spiritual journey, and to just become aware. The divine is just wanting you to become aware and know that, you know, through this time is a beautiful time that you can become aware, because it's a great mystery. Not everyone gets this time to look at life like this. Not everyone gets to get this wisdom and get the keys of life like this. So please know that in this time, it's a beautiful time, because you're rising above. You're not thinking in a way that is, you know, old. You're transforming, and you're learning how to ground yourself, and you're learning how to see life in a whole different way. This is sacred. This is sacred between you and the divine. So I just ask that you're able to allow these times, allow this awareness, allow this journey to really, you know, help you to be grounded and secure and intimate with the divine. Because you're diving into this is the depths of the truth. You know, in the previous videos, I talked about the depths of the truth. These are the depths, you know, becoming aware of who you are, becoming aware of the things around you. It's so many depths to the truth. It's so many depths of it. And the divine is trying to show you so many ways that you can get the truth out of who you are, and the truth around the things that is around you. So that's why I say that no one, everyone's on different levels. Really, no one's to blame, you know, not even, you know, blaming yourself, but just having compassion for yourself and others, because, you know, there's so many depths of the truth. There's so much depths of the truth, and I ask that you're able to see that as well. And as you see this path, this beautiful path. You will continue to get elevated. The divine is elevating you every day, every moment of the day. You're being elevated. This path is beautiful. It really is. Butterflies, that was another one. I saw butterflies a lot. That's transformation. You're no longer, that caterpillar. You're no longer that caterpillar that and a caterpillar is beautiful as well because it serves its purpose, but you're blossoming into that beautiful butterfly. Butterfly represented transformation for me, growth, beauty. I'm seeing the beauty in things, because we like to know how beautiful butterflies are, and it's representing the beauty within you, how beautiful you are, and how beautiful this transformation is. And that butterfly is just a representation, just a reflection of you. I really ask that you see that. I really ask that you see, these animals, these things as a symbolism of where you are, as a symbolism of where you are in your life. It's beautiful. It is. So I didn't pull any cards today. Let me see. I am going to pull. But I am going to pull some cards. That was a message. This is a message that the divine really wanted me to get out. And so I just wanted to really say that with expansiveness on the bottom, please know that you're expanding in this time, and the divine is taking you out of just one way of thinking and just really is bringing you to the depths of truth. It says delusion, intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So, as you're on this journey, as you're going within, please always set the intention that this is what you're doing. Surrender and set the intention and allow yourself this growing, this truth, as you grow. As you're growing, please set the intention of why you're, of what you're doing, and go with the divine in the depths of the truth, because life is a great mystery and the divine is want to take you through it. The divine is wanting you to unlock the keys to all of this. You've had the keys all along. The divine, as you go within and become intimate with the divine is here to help you, through it. So please set your intentions within this time. Clearing, it says, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mind to God's. Such freedom. So allow this clearing of the mind as you're transforming, as you're growing, as you're becoming aware, you're learning that within this life it's not just about you, but it's about, the divine God, and allowing, God's will into your life. Because as you do that, as you clear out this energy, as you give it to the divine, you will be free. You will feel free within this time in your life. As you go on within, as you're on the spiritual journey, you're becoming freer. You're releasing, you're letting go of that old, you're getting that weight off you, you're clearing out that energy. Outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. So yes, it's just like I was saying about, becoming aware of, being open to what the divine is showing you around you. releasing the attachments of, the old, and allowing what space for the divine to show you what has been around you this entire time, and that you could be using for your learning, so that you could be using for your knowledge, so that you could be using for yourself along this spiritual journey. Because it's beautiful. The divine has been showing you this all along, but that you had no space for it. So that's why it's important with this, the clearing card, that you clear out anything that you go within yourself and help with the divine, that you clear out the energies that no longer serve you. And setting your intentions to do this with that the delusion card. First, you got to set your intentions that this is what you want to do, and you ask to get help from the divine to help you clear out these energies, so that you can have this outrageous openness, and have this space within you, so that you can receive everything that the divine has already been showing you, but you wasn't able to receive because the necessary steps hadn't been made. But that's why this delusion, this clearing card, and this outrageous openness card is showing itself now, is because you can do that now, because you're taking the necessary steps, or will take these necessary steps, so that you can see what I'm saying throughout your journey. Maybe you've already done this and now it's making sense, but this is what the divine is wanting for you. I'm going to pull another card. It says courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Yes, courage. This is beautiful, because let me courageously, take the steps that are shown. So just like I was telling you about these steps, setting attention, without setting attention that it's a delusion, and to clear out this energy and allow the divine to help you clear out this energy, and to have this outrageous openness, that is courage, and allow this, and if you don't know how, just invite the help of the divine. But please know, taking these steps, that is courageous, to go within, to be here is a beautiful time in your life. And as I was saying before, not many people have gotten to this yet, and I do believe that they will, because remember I was saying, this is a new earth. The old ways of doing things really isn't no more. So I do believe that everyone would have this chance to. I do, I'm really starting to believe more and more that because this is a new earth, this can happen, but courage right now is super important for you. We're speaking as for you right now, and I ask that you have this courage within your life right now, and to allow the divine's help. Please be open. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Wow. Yes. So really, if you've been asking the divine to show you, what it is that needs to be seen in your life, the divine may show you through a bird. I'm serious, because within your questions that you ask the divine, if you become aware, you will see that the divine has been showing you in different ways. And maybe that was my way of telling you about the experiences that I had, so that you can look within your life and see that for yourself, that this has been there all along. So please surrender to this time, and know that you are deepening this intimate time with the divine. You're deepening this truth. And know that in this time, this is the right action. So please be courageous in this time. Please trust this path that you're on. And know that it's easy for you to receive. Receive this, what the divine is showing you. Receive this truth, the depths of the truth that the divine has been wanting you to see. I think this is a beautiful time for you, and I ask that you allow this time. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope that this message resonated with you. May you continue to grow. and get what is true to you, please be open, with outrageous openness, and allow the divine to show you all. And please just be courageous in this. Thank you so much for listening. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.